And we are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, friends of Master the Handpan, friends of Handpan Dojo, Academy members, and any of you out there who are new to what we're doing. Happy Fantastic Week and welcome on our live stream. My name is Sylvain Pallier. I'm community manager at Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. Let me introduce my team on the screen here. So we'll start east to west. We've got David Kuckerman, hello, from Germany.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Next up, we've got my dear cousin, friend, and colleague, David Charrier from Toulouse, France.
Hello,
How's
everybody.
it going?
Salut tout le monde. Doing good, thanks.
And David is bringing us today's workshop. We'll do a proper introduction in just a moment. And then Dan the man, Dan Mulqueen from New Jersey. Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Bonjour, salut tout le monde.
If you
Sounds
missed
cool.
Dan's workshop yesterday, the replay is available, so you can watch that. So happy Fantastic Week, everybody. Let me bring you up to speed. If you've been with us, you know this already, so I'll go quickly. But this week, this is our Black Friday event. We're raffling 10 handpans to win. We're doing 7 daily live streams. This is number 4 out of 7. We are raffling and giving away 10 yearly passes to the Academy. And of course, we're running our lowest prices of the year, our biggest sales. That's up to 60% off on all courses and the membership. And of course, we've got to give a giant shout out to our sponsors this year. You can see the instruments on the screen. You can watch the demos on our website. We couldn't do any of this with our beloved handpan makers. So please check out their websites. Of course, participate in the raffle, but make sure to send them some love. And so let me throw a trivia question, because the main way that we are going to interact with you today is in the chat. So locate the chat on your phone or your computer and answer the following trivia question. What year was the word handpan coined? Now, it's not what year was the handpan invented, it's what year was the word handpan coined. And as we give you a moment to put your answers in the chat, let me remind you what today's live stream is all about. We're going to have a teaching workshop with David Charrier, founder of Master the Handpan. We just posted on Instagram, if you're going to have the founder of Master the Handpan teacher workshop, it better be good. And we've got a great program for you today. So what to expect today after this short introduction. We'll dive right into the workshop. So grab your instrument, learn with us. We'll do a Q&A at the end, and we'll wrap up with some announcements. Now, let's take a look at the chat and see what answers people gave. We've got the whole spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
yeah. Dan, can we get a drum roll? And everyone, the answer is 2007. It was our good friend Kyle Cox of Pantheon Steel who coined the term handpan in 2007 on his website. The original instrument was called the hung, and it was their name, and we had to come up with a new generic term. And really, Kyle himself will say that this was not a crazy invention. The handpan and the steel pan are both the same technology. It's tuned steel. And so it made a lot of sense to call this instrument hand-played steel pan. And it's an ode, a tribute to Trinidad and Tobago. And so 2007 was the beginning of this thread. So, like I said, today we are going to have a workshop with David Charrier. We do these workshops actually as part of the Academy every single month. So of course, this week we're going crazy. We're doing 7 daily live streams. But this is what you can expect when you join our community. We often have our own teachers, like you've seen us boast our roster. We have 27 teachers and counting, but we also have great educators from within and actually even outside the handpan world sometimes. So today you'll get a taste of what we do. And like I said, I want to take a moment to introduce our teacher today. To say that Dave and I go back would be an understatement. I've literally known him my entire life. How, you ask? Well, we're cousins, that's how. It was David who first introduced me to the hung in 2004, and I think you'll agree that there couldn't be a better gateway into this art form. I owe him so much, and I'm not the only one, because countless of you have been inspired, encouraged, and equipped by David. It may sound like a broken record, but I insist that David's playing was light years ahead of its time. In fact, if you go to the Master the Handpan YouTube channel and you sort from oldest videos to newest, you'll see David in his living room, in his bedroom playing, and that was some of the best playing, up there with the likes of Manu Delago and the late Dante Bucci. So the thing is, the handpan isn't even David's main instrument. He's a wonderful fingerstyle guitarist and just an all-around music lover. But perhaps most notably, David is a tremendous educator, and we have witnessed the evolution of Master the Handpan from its inception in 2016 all the way to today as the ultimate learning platform and the most vibrant corner of the handpan world, now together with another giant of the music world, David Kuckerman.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let me give it away to David for today's workshop. Please clap in the comments and welcome our teacher, David. Take it away.
Guys, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sylvain. It's always weird to hear all that. And actually, I'm so thankful for everything that has been happening since then. 2004, you remember, with the hung in your living room, composing, having fun, creating cue now and stuff. Oh, so cool. Guys, welcome to this workshop. I'm so happy to be there to spend an hour with you. Please grab your instrument, your favorite drink, and we are going to start. So, no matter the instrument you have on your lap, this pattern that I'm going to teach tonight and all its variation can be really applied to your instrument. You need a ding, make sure you have it, touch it, and you need notes around this ding. Even if you have only 7 notes, 8, 9, 10, whatever, it's gonna work, trust me. This kind of pattern are really cool because you can play them no matter the scale you have and the number of notes you have. So I really like to turn my instrument so that, you know, when you change just its position, you get access to some movement you couldn't do before. Just as a quick example, this chord, these 2 notes together, it might be weird, or these 2 to play them with one hand, but if you have them here, it's easy to have them, right? Let me do a view from, put a view from top. You see, so when you turn your instrument, you can access some movements you couldn't do easily. It makes them so easy, and I like this a lot. So for this pattern, we are going to put easily, just so that we know what we're talking about. When I say 1, it's the lowest note of your instrument except the ding. So note number 1 is there. And it's quite easy because on the left, then you have 2, 4, 6, 8, okay? And on its right, you have 3, 5, 7, 9, okay? So I'm playing a D chord 10 note instrument, and I'm gonna look at the trajectory. I'm gonna put that note number 1, sorry, on the right, and my goal is to have number 4 and 6 in front of me. This is my belly button, where it is, there. And note number 4 and 6. So please make sure you have the handpan position this way. I have my note number 1 there. It depends on the shape and the layout of your instrument, but make sure 4 and 6 are in front of you. This is super important. I'm gonna let you 10 seconds just figuring this out. Note number 4, note number 6. So basically, my instrument was like this with the note number 1 there in front of my belly button. I'm turning on the left so that I make sure I have the note number 4 and 6. Listen to them. If you have a D chord, it's gonna sound like this. Okay, let's start. So the very first pattern we are learning is very easy, and maybe before we put the tab on, this whole pattern is based on this movement. Put your hands next to your shoulder here. We are going to do up and down and down. The right hand is doing up, then it's the left. Then the right hand is doing thumb, and the left is doing thumb. So maybe a good way to remember it is up, down, down, up, down, down. And we have this wrist movement, as you can see here. We have this wrist movement to do up and down. We're not doing up and down. We are moving the wrist like Playmobil or Lego, you know? So again, view from top. We have this up, down, down. And as you can see, I'm kind of slapping like a bass player. I'm slapping the instrument there. Up, down, down with this little wrist movement, okay? Up, down, down. So let's take just a few, 1 or 2 minutes, 1 minute like this. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Whichever finger you want. I don't know why, I like my middle finger on the right and my index sometimes here. And you might see me changing. It's not important as long as you have a top finger here doing up, down, down. Whichever finger you want. And you really want that symmetry between your two hands. You know, you don't want one hand to be really fluent and that other hand to be really stiff with cramps, you know, like really fluently up, down, down, up, down, down, okay? This movement is so important. By the way, it's a movement. When you speed up, it gives a lot of possibilities, but we're gonna have it very slow like this. Up, down, down, up, down, down. You really need to have this movement super fluid, super fluent, because we are going then to put it with notes. So let's put the tab number A on screen. Follow me, guys. Now you have identified the note number 4 and 6. You can easily read this tab. Red is right and blue is left. Red is right, blue is left. And for convenience and for easiness of tonight's workshop, I will never break this. It's gonna always be red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, no matter what we do. So don't think what comes after your right, it's gonna be a left, okay? So we have this movement, up, down, down, up, down, down, and we're gonna put, this is our first shape, our hands here, in order to have shoulder, shoulder, up, and then 4, 6. So that's the very first stroke of our pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play along with me. Up, I'm here on the shoulder, not striking super loud, but still I want to hear this shoulder. These 2 ghost notes, as you can see, this little symbol. Okay, so this is our first position. Now if we look at 5, 6, 7, and 8, we go there. Look at my hands. They go like wings. They go on right and left to reach note number 2, 8, and still 4, 6. This 4, 6 is so important, we'll always go back to it. So this whole line of the pattern A is up, 4, 6, and then I go on the right and left to do 2, 8, 4, 6, up, up, down, down, and still up, up, down, down. One time there. Second shape, 2, 8, 4, 6. Let's practice together. I hope the speed is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go with me. 4, 6, 4, 6, up, up, 4, 6, on the side, 4, 6. Again, we count till 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, up, 4, 6. On the sides, 4, 6. 4, 6. And I'm always doing this. Up, up, down, down. Again. Now in the comment, let me know if it's okay for you so that we can move to the pattern B. Waiting a little bit so that I make sure everyone is in the train, as we say in France. I want to take you all the way till the end of this pattern. It's going to sound different on your instrument, but you'll see at the end we're going to get this super mesmerizing instrument. So everyone is okay in the chat. Let's move to the pattern B. So we can put the tab on the screen, and here we have the pattern B. And the pattern B, look, the first position was there. Then we went on the side. Now we're going to pick up these two here, 1 and 9, as you can see on the tab. So that was our first position. Then we went on the side, and look, now I'm going to reach these ones there, okay? I was there. Now for the pattern B, I do 1, 9, and oh, we're home with 4, 6. And then we go back to the Ale here on the sides with our dear 2, 8, 4, 6. Okay, so again, we have 1 and 9, up, up. We go down with 4, 6, and then we take the second shape again, 2, 8, 4, 6. 1, 9, 4, 6, 2, 8, 4, 6. My fingers are still doing up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. 1, 9, 4, 6, 2, 8, 4, 6. Pattern is great because it helps to really get and rock this movement of wrist that is so important in your handpan playing. So everyone is okay with the pattern B, still the same movement, up, up and down, down, but with 1 and 9, we go back to 4, 6, and then that second shape, 2, 8, 4, 6. I'm waiting in the comment section, in the chat, just to see if now we are ready to put together the pattern A and B. So I know we have a little lag between my question and your answer. It sounds great on my air handpan. Okay, I can see some thumbs up that everyone is on board, okay? Now, let's try to put A and B together, and we're gonna have some length here so that we can really see and hear the full pattern. Again, we have 4 shapes. The first one, the second one, the third one with these notes, and then the fourth one, the fourth shape is our shape number 2. So if we're talking of strokes, the first 4 strokes is the shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, shape 2, okay? 4 shapes, but the shape 2 and the shape 4 are the same here. And you can easily see that on the tab. Look at the 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 2, 8, 4, 6. And look at the end of the screen here. We still, where it is, we still have 2, 8, 4, 6. So here, whoop, where am I? Here and there, this is the 2 same. So let's practice all together all these shapes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go. 4, 6 on the side, the third shape, and the second shape. Go back to the beginning. On the side, upper or further, and go back on the side. First one. On the side, don't miss the 1 and 9. Trust me guys, this is only the beginning of the workshop. We're gonna do crazy stuff with this. Up and up, down, down, up, down, down. Never think about what comes next. It's always up, down, down, up, down, down. With me, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, down. On the side. Further away, go back to 4 and 6, and on the side. Lost the train, you can wait the end of the pattern. And 1, 2, 3, 4, come back with us. First shape, second one, third one, back to the second one. Okay, tell me in the comment how it is. If you have it, we're gonna move forward. I have a lot of stuff to teach you around this pattern. While you are answering in the comments, let me show you how cool it is so far if we just had some dynamic. I like this 2 first stroke. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, everyone can still follow me. Terrific. Wow, thank you so much, guys. Let's move forward. So now, I would like to introduce some percussive elements, and this is something you can really do at home when you have a pattern that you like. Try to see which strike could be a poom and attack. And for example, here, it could be poom, tack, or poom, poom, tack, tack. It's really up to you, but every strike is an opportunity to play a poom or attack. And sometimes you can just grab a pattern that you like, and you try to see where you could put a poom, tack, poom, poom, tack, 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 poom, tack, poom, 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 tack, poom, tack, whatever. And this is exactly what we are going to do in this next part of the groove, of the pattern. So we can put the next tab, and I'll show you something very quick. We don't have necessarily some time here to explore together, but I propose you to put a thumb the very first up, as you can see, is a thumb, okay? So we were having two ghost notes, now we have a thumb and a ghost note, okay? And look, we're safe, because we're going back to 4 and 6. So that very first part, the beat number 1, 2, 3, 4, goes like this. Thumb, up, 4, 6. With me, thumb, up, 4, 6. Thumb, up, 4, 6. Thumb, up, 4, 6. I want to hear this shoulder tone here on the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm keeping my up, up, down, down, but I have thumb, up, 4, 6. Thumb, up, 4, 6. Thumb, up, 4, 6. Okay? And now if we look at the number 5, 6, 7, and 8, here somewhere, we can easily see that it's almost the same as before. You remember we were doing 2 and 8, but my 2 has disappeared and it's time to do a slap. So a slap is in between, I mean, most of the time where it is the driest, the coldest, the strongest is in the middle of your two notes next to the rim so that it doesn't involve the notes resonance. We're far from them. If I'm doing here, I can hear my note. I'm going far, next to the rim. And I leave my finger. When we play handpan, we want to extract the sound. Here we are putting the strength in the handpan. As you can see, we want to extract the sound, but here we are inserting, injecting the sound. So we're leaving our finger on it. It could be one finger, it could be two finger. It's really up to you. I like to do it on the side. It's really geographical. I like it. But what is important is the sound. Depending on your material, your handpan, sometimes it's hard to get a proper tack. Sometimes it's easy. Find the right volume, the right spot. But what I want to hear is really a proper tack. Really important to isolate these percussive elements. So now, remember shape 1 now is thumb up 4, 6, and shape 2, that was 2, 8, is now tack 8, 4, and 6. So this variation, little variation, is actually super simple. We've just changed the number 1. We put a fist instead of a shoulder tone. And we have changed the number 5. Instead of the note number 2, we put a tack. Let me play the whole thing and then I'm going to slow down and you will practice along with me. This A1 pattern sounds like this. Feel it, boom. Sometimes just to hear it at its at the right speed helps to integrate it. So let me play it at the a speed that I really like, that makes it groovy, and then I'll slow it down for you. So we really have a pop rock groove. Practice with me. Are you ready? I think the speed is good. 1, 2, 3, and we go, okay? 1, 2, 3, and. Tack. Get ready for the fist. Again. Fist. Bump. hope that was enough practice for you. So now, you remember we had 4 shapes, one there, and the last 2, 1 and 9, 4, 6, and then 2, 8, 4, 6. So let's add just that pattern B with now the variation of A. So, oh, no, sorry, B2, okay. So you remember the 1, 9, 4, 6, it doesn't change, and we go back on the ale, so we go back to tack 8, 4, 6. So again, the pattern A1, the variation was poom, shoulder 4, 6, and then the tack 8, 4, 6. And now for the second part, we still have the 1 and 9, nothing changes, 4, 6, and we're back on our second shape. So we're back to slap or tack 8, 4, 6, 1, 9, 1, 9. So here B2 is really like B, but we just had this tack on the strike number 5. Again with me, just making sure you have the B2, 1, 2, 3, and. Be precise. Okay, now, if we put everything together, first of all, we are going to look at what we have. Guys, are you okay? Everything is all right for now? So, if we look at the tab, we have, okay, A1. A1 is thumb, and then nothing changed. Shape number 2, I'm glad it happens 2 times. So, shape number 2, tack, I have it. And then, oh, cool. 1, 9, okay. And then my tack, okay. So I have to put my energy, my focus, my brain on this first one. Then I have the tack. Then the third one, 1, 9. And then again, my tack. Okay, so the whole thing, I'm gonna play it so that you can feel it, and then we'll play it slowly together. With a bit of speed. I like this. Together, let's go to practice. Enjoy your practice, guys. Okay, with me, I think the speed is okay. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and. Oh, remember, we have the tack again. Boom. How is it so far? Let me know in the comments, and then we'll move forward for another variation. Okay, I'm waiting a little bit. We still have this little lag in between. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. You're there. I need to look also at my tabs and stuff. So, should there be a dent? What was that question again? Should there be a dent in the side of my handpan with all this punching, David? What does it mean, Sylvain?
It's our moderator Phil is making a joke.
Est-ce qu'il y aura une dent sur le côté?
Un impact, un choc.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are giving work for the makers to retune our instrument. Okay, thank you, Phil. Sorry, my English is not that good to pick that easily your wonderful jokes. Okay, so guys, you're good in the comments. Let's move forward. Next tab is going to be displayed on the screen. What do we have? Sylvain, you're with us. Oh, there you go. So just to show you, it was a bit empty because we had only one punch, you know, like. So I want to show you how you can implement slight changes that make the pattern groovier. So as you can see, we're still on that second part, but now look, it goes 1, 9, 4, 6, easy. And now we were used to have tack, 8, 4, 6. Now it's gonna be tack, punch, bump, or whatever you want to call it. Tack and bump. So let's go view from top so that you can see the shape. You remember we had 1, 9, 4, 6, and we had tack, 8, 4, 6. Now it's gonna be tack, bump. So this bump is blue because it's with your left. So let's maybe just practice that these last 5 strokes. Tack, bump, 4, 6. With me, tack, bump. Okay, you have it. Now if we glue together these 8 strokes, we're gonna have 1, 9. You're tempted to go there. I know, but here it's no more tack and 8. It is tack and bump. With me? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 9. Tack, the 4 and 6 should be really reflex now, okay? 4, 6, always. Again, 8 times, and then we move on. 1, 2, 3, and. To count should be enough. Excellent. How is it going on the chat? And now, yeah, it's so difficult for my left hand to make a boom. Oh, I so agree. That left hand is so boring. So what I would suggest to you is really to take some time to really do these movements, because sometimes we're putting. So what we need to do is to teach our hands to do this, okay? Because sometimes we keep that and we're like, oh, it has to be flat, you know? So just that, left, flat, left, flat, left, flat, left, flat. I'm bumping the instrument on the interstitial here, not on the shoulder, not on the notes. Look, here. You see this part? Boom. Okay, so at home, boom, release, boom, release, boom, release with the right. Because when you go fast, it's tough, you know? So try this at home. Now, while you tell me if everything is all right, I'm gonna play and we're gonna see the tab. I'm gonna play all together now my rhythmic melodic pattern with my percussive element. So I will go from this. Oh, that was the beginning. To this. Okay? Okay, so now we can practice, try a full, fast, and awesome version of this groove at the end. Oh, at the end, I'm gonna show off. No, I'm not gonna show off. I'm gonna show you everything we can do with it. We're gonna open doors. Okay, let's go back to practice. This is what we like. Discipline leads to a better fun. Look at what your hands are going to do at the end. So we can put all this together, A1 and B3, my dear cousin. Now, sleeves up, let's go. Okay, so we analyze it. We have time. We have the very first one, okay, with the stack on the side, and then, okay, then 1, 9, and tack, boom. Guys, I know you by heart. You're gonna have a hard time to do this movement. Tack, boom, 4, 6, and go back on the 1. So sometimes you need to isolate the problem and be like, I know where it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough there. So sometimes you're like an engineer. Where is the problem? Where is the issue? I'm gonna fix it, and then I start again the whole thing. Get ready. Boom. And that was the beginning, okay? All together, are you ready? Boom, ti, back, team. I think this is a speed where I will get all of you with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tack. Get ready. 1, 9. Okay, here it is. And oh yeah, go back on the fist. Tack, boom, 4, 6, boom. Tack. Are you with me? And 1, 2, 3, 4, jump in the train. Was I right that the issue is really to have the tack, boom, what else? 4, 6, and straight away the boom. So at home, because I want to bring you further than this, at home, really spend time on. Okay? Is it okay? Tell me in the chat while I'll play it a little bit. here. This is a takeaway, right? Okay, so yes, yes, yes. Are you with me? I know you will mess up sometimes. It's also the same for me, but hey, we need to mess up. Okay, let's move forward. So when you have, and actually guys, you could do a lot of things. You can add some poom, some tack. Now you see the structure of the pattern. You can really add some poom there. You can write them down. Oh, what if I start with 2 poom, 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 poom. Why not? So at home you can explore that, put some bump wherever you want, some tack on the right, on the left, whatever you want. Just explore and have fun. So when we have a pattern, let's say I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's try to extend this pattern to have kind of, we try to go somewhere else. And I just propose you, and you're gonna see that on the screen, I just propose you to have different stuff. So we are going to reach just another shape in front of us. You remember, first one, so forget the boom, forget the tack. Let's just do shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, and now look at the last one on the number, let me see, 1, 9, 4, 6. Okay, the B. If you look at the B, we have 3, 5 in front of us, and then 4 and 6. 3, 5, identify them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 5, 4, 6 again. 4, 6 are now our friends. So, look at all these shapes. First one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Baseline. Okay, so forget tack and boom, and we just do A and B. A. So far so good. That was the very beginning. Now B has changed from 2 over there. 1, 9, 3, 5. 1, 9. That is just the B. And now you understand why I call this pattern mesmerizing pattern. Look at your hands, guys. All these movements are so good for you. In a composition, it's really nice. And now, guys, I think I'm gonna lose some of you, but in a composition, and let's talk a little bit. In a composition, it's really nice to have your very beginning. And you can breathe, okay? Now, maybe you can introduce the beat. And another part could, with the second bump. And then you can transition to someone where you extend the shapes and you get these notes here. It's gonna surprise the listener hear you playing other notes. you can create your own variation, as we can see on the tab. Look at the line number C. The line number C is still 1, 9, 4, 6, and now instead of 3, 5, I'm doing 3, 7. And instead of 4, 6, the listener has been used to this 4, 6. Now I'm going to change. So I will do A and C, and it sounds like this. Oh, 3 and 7, 6, 8. Instead of 3, 5, 4, 6, look, instead of this and this, I'm doing this and this. It's another shape. And those little changes are super sweet for the ears. So I have been doing here A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, sorry, A, B, A, C. And now, if we look at the D is slightly different. I'm going to stop doing up, up, down, down, because I want to do 1, 9, 4, 6, but I want to do 3, 7 still, but slight change, 5, 9, 3, 7, 5, 9. So I have a lot of endings with this. I have this one. That is the B. I have the C. And I have the D. That high note, I have kept it. I have kept it. You don't want to show all your notes at once. You want to draw something, and then you expand. Okay, you play with variation, you introduce some poom, some tack, and at the end you change some stuff, and the whole thing together. And I'm going to be playing with A, B, A, C, A, D. Okay? Maybe view from top, you can easily see. And I'm going to finish with this, guys. You can also, once you're there, you're composing. So your composition starts like this. Maybe you just want to hear the low notes. Boom, 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 or the high. Okay? And we're going to expand. And before some beat, expand, and then you'll see, that's a little tip for your composition. So you're there. You stay there, it's your intro. Without the boom or with the boom, it's really up to you. Oh, stay there. And from there, you can go to something else. instrument, and maybe when you're there, no, could be a transition. And you change the shape, you change everything, and you go somewhere else, keeping those movements. Boom, 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 boom. This is super boring, so you stay there. And you change. I'm still doing some up and down. And then my down is a ghost note, you see? So we can do a lot of things, and I have been really improvising in front of you, showing you some stuff that were okay, not okay, but really you take the shape. Change some notes and you do some trial. And you noodle to see if you're gonna have a little feel. And you go back on your bass line. That's pretty much it. It is 9 p.m. I'm done. How was the workshop?
It was great, David. Thank you so very much. Please, everyone, share your love for David in the chat as you have this entire past hour. And let me remind you that this workshop is recorded and that we will be posting the replay in the Handpan Village, our student forum. So I'll give you some final moments to send your questions that we can answer to in real time now. And otherwise, David is in the village and he'll be able to answer your questions after the fact as well.
Yeah, if they have some questions, I'm ready. I forgot to mention that while in the middle of your thing, you can double the speed. Can read. You may need to make sure you have the right execution, so slow down. And it's cool if you're in the middle of this, and I'm done, Sylvans. Etc., etc. So it's nice to incorporate this. Just double the speed. And you can learn this like this. Etc.
Well, you missed some of these comments, Dave, but everyone's been loving your workshop. So thanks again. One of the amazing things on Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo is that we have Dave and David, not just creating and gathering the community, but also teaching. So if you want to dive deeper into Dave's style, you can follow hours and hours of courses with him on our platform. But also, like we said at the top of the call, Dave's an incredible musician. He's coming up with a new album in just a couple of months. So, hey, who doesn't love new music? This is, this is so cool. We're a small community, and it's always exciting when there's new records being produced, new music being composed. So we're really looking forward to that. I don't know if it's going to be in time for Christmas, but I think soon after, right?
Yes, I need a bit of rest and then I'll go back and finish it.
Great, awesome. Well, I'll keep an eye on the chat if there's any last words or last questions. But while we do that, let me remind everybody that this is Fantastic Week. So happy Fantastic Week. This is just a great celebration of some of the best in handpan culture and the celebration of the merger between Master the Handpan and Handpan Dojo. And we've got two giants of the handpan world here on the call, David Charrier and David Kuckerman, bringing us all together. This is kind of the most united that the handpan community has been for years. There's been some bumps in the road, some challenging years in the maker community among players with COVID, the absence of concerts and gatherings. But we feel really good about what's happening. Yep. So we invite you to join us. So what's going on? The Academy is on sale. The Academy is the ultimate program to learn how to play handpan with unlimited courses and a supportive member community, many of whom are in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. We have realized that on-demand video lessons were great, but that it gets better when we do it together. And it helps to have company, like we're doing right now with several of us on the call. So we hope you'll join us. Take a look at our course library. We've got 27 teachers, 34 courses. That's 150 hours of tutorial and more coming every quarter. But that's not it. You have access to the Handpan Village. We created this forum against the odds. Everyone was going to Facebook, and we thought, you know what? These social media platforms, they are created to benefit the CEOs of those companies, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Elon Musks. And we want to create an experience that benefits you, which means you're not rushed. There are no trolls, there's no spam, there's no algorithm to try to cheat. This is connection between humans, and we love that. On the Village, you will find not just a forum that you can access on your computer and on your phone via the Circle app, but you'll find these monthly events. Several times a month, we gather, just like a good old Zoom call, except it's within our platform. We have a happy hour where we just hang out and talk shop about anything under the sun, mostly handpan related. We have a monthly challenge. In fact, there's an ongoing challenge right now with David Charrier, and you can win one of 5 contact microphones for participating. We just reward based on participation. It's not the best who win. It's just if you put your best foot forward, you got a chance to win a cool prize. We've got more workshops like the one you just experienced today. And then we've got the student focus, which is our coaching session. I know, Dave, you really like the student focus. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that? We've got one coming up.
Yeah, we know there is nothing like individual course, one-to-one, in the same place. But when you do an online course, you still want to have this coaching aspect of it. And how can you have feedback on what you're playing? If you were in front of me, I would be like, oh, look, you're doing this instead of this. Don't forget this and that. Have a close look at we cannot. So the only thing we can do that look like this real in-person lessons is to coach you by taking some of your videos. You can post them in the village. There's a thread for that called Ask for Feedback. You put your videos in there, and that's a place where you guys give feedback to one another. You receive feedback from the other people. Once a month, we handpicked, almost randomly, I think. It's always like, oh, this one, and this one. We handpick some lessons. We go live. We showcase. I mean, we press on play. We listen to the groove you're working on or the composition you've been submitting, posting, and we coach you. We help you. We're giving a bit of advice. There are some musicians. There is Dan really involved in that. David K is also going to join, and there will be a roulement. We're going to have several of us, and some teachers are coming. And there's nothing like having your video played and analyzed by some teachers, some professional players who can tell you, hey, I would have loved to hear that longer so that we get into your groove. Oh, you should have done that melody twice so that we da-da-dee, da-da-da. And just hearing what was good, what could be a little bit better, or just some insights is really useful. When it's not your video who's been handpicked, you still learn from those little tips from pro musician, and all those tips are really those little changes, those little stuff that really make some patterns, a nice composition, all these transitions and little things. So that's the way we can keep on encouraging you and coaching you. And it's so cool when your video is handpicked, but if not, still, there's a lot of value coming from all these experienced teachers we have on the platform.
Well said. Gerda says, I hope the handouts are out soon. So there will be
them.
a PDF, an accompanying document, which will be uploaded.
Tell me what you want, Sylvain, but I have the PDF with all the exercises. I can send it on a Dropbox. This is just between us. Don't put them publicly like, hey, download this. It's for you guys who took some time apart for this workshop. I'll put them in the village. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope everyone out there appreciated this workshop. A lot of work went into it. We are trying to increase our production. It's so fun to see all these familiar faces in the chat and some inside jokes. Werner, there's no better place out there to learn playing the handpan.
The good old Werner, always there at the happy hours.
Yep. Great, guys. So here's the deal. It's Black Friday. We have to do this. Did you know we're a small business? This is not Yamaha or Meinl here. We're a small business trying to create some handpan culture and actually bring you some of the best. And, that's something we're passionate about, and we believe in what we're doing. So we hope you'll join us. And now is the time to say,
be wise.
And of course, you can buy all of our courses a la carte as an individual course, if that's all your budget can allow, and that's totally fine. We're here for you. But if you get a subscription, a membership as part of the Academy, if you become a member, you have access to the village and this community platform that we've built for you guys as well. So don't miss out. And of course, if that's not enough to convince you, we have got 10
They are still there.
They are still there.
Waiting to be shipped.
The live prize draw is taking place on December 3rd. I believe that's sometime next week, next Tuesday. And it'll be broadcast live everywhere, really. So just turn on your TV and you'll find us there. And let me remind you, this is Fantastic Week. We're halfway through. We kicked off with a wonderful workshop with Baran Yildiz in Australia, down under, followed by an open house where we showed you around and you got a glimpse of what it feels like to be a member of the Academy. Then yesterday, Dan the Man brought our workshop. We discovered some great beats, and that was a good one, which you can watch the replay of, happening right now before your very eyes. David Charrier just wrapped up.
With hair.
a great workshop with you. Yeah, I need to find a newer picture. Tomorrow, we are continuing with Rosie Bergonzi from England. The day after, Amy Naylor from the Land of the Brave from England as well. And then we wrap up this fantastic week with the King, David Kukaji.
Ah la la, don't miss that. I'll be there.
So this is it, guys. We hope that you had a great time. We're going to hang around for just a few more minutes before we wrap up this call. So if you've got some pressing questions, some great comments, I will put them on the screen. And Dave, David, Dan, feel free to unmute yourself for the next couple minutes.
Yeah, great workshop, man.
Cheers, man. That was awesome.
Thank you guys for the support. So cool comment. Thank you so much. Can I play? Can I finish with a bit of playing? It's all about music this week, right?
Yeah. It is all about music.
Once you have some ideas, organize them, not to have a jam, an improv like I did, but to have proper structure, a beginning, an end. And so just explore and then create your own music. By the way, if you ever do a little song using this movement, tag me. I would be happy to hear you.
That's great. Thank you, guys. We're wrapping up for the day.